Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another Dragon Ball Z S.H.Figuarts unboxing and review video. Now today, we aren't just taking a look at any standard run-of-the-mill Kaioken Goku. This right here is my very first custom Dragon Ball Z release. It's made by the insanely talented AVT Customs. I've popped the link to his channel on YouTube and his Instagram page in the description below. He offered me the opportunity to take a look at this on the channel, and I couldn't say no because his pics made this thing look awesome. I will be comparing it back to the original throughout the course of the video. What we are going to do now though is get the box laying flat in the light box and do the unboxing. Here of course we have the box art, and surprisingly I never actually reviewed the original figure that this guy is based off on the channel. I suppose at that point I hadn't quite started reviewing these Dragon Ball releases. Do let me know if you'd like me to go back and do a retro review on this figure. But this is what he's supposed to look like, and you can already see the difference with the custom. There are a couple of shots on the side and then a bunch more on the back of the box. Now AVT did let me know to be slightly more careful with the resin parts because they can be a little bit more fragile. We do also have a note on the inside that says AVT Customs Namek Saga Battle Damaged Kaioken Goku, as well as a signature, plus his handle. If you do want to find him, and for some reason you don't want to use the links in the description, that's what his name looks like. But we're not really here to dissect the box, we're more here to look at the custom Goku. I have been so excited to receive this guy, and it seems like that was for good reason, because he looks awesome. What we are going to do now though is get all of his accessories laid out in the light box and take a closer look at everything he comes with. Here we have all the parts and pieces, and being based off the Kaioken Goku, you are getting all of the same head sculpts, faceplates and hands, except now they look so much better. Even the hair itself has been shaded to perfection. I am loving the subtle metallic red highlights at the top of the spikes. I'm also loving the sculpted in and fully painted battle damage on all of the faceplates and the slightly redder skin tone. Now, comparing the faux Super Saiyan head sculpt, this one is my favourite. It looks so much more vibrant and dynamic with AVT's custom paint job, plus you also get the far angrier expression where the sculpted in scratches and the blood just works perfectly. Even the hands have been given an entirely new paint job. They look like they should. They're a little bit shiny to mimic the aura effect, I would assume, and the red over the high spots just is a very nice touch. What we are going to do now though is get Goku himself out here and take a closer look. Here we have him standing straight up and down in the light box, no crazy poses or accessories or anything like that. And oh boy, I think we are in for a treat. This guy looks awesome. The accessories were just a precursor. He is the main event. I am super impressed with AVT's work. Yes, the standard stock Goku already had to be a great base, and he was. I'm not complaining. I love my original, but this guy is now my favourite Kaioken Figuarts figure. The paint applications, the sculpted in scratches and battle damage, plus the entirely new torso. It's something different, it's something unique, and I for one am super pleased to see it. What we are going to do now though is take him off the rotating turntable, punch in, and take a closer look at the details. Here we have him up close and personal. So far I have been very impressed. Now that we're looking at this guy much closer up though, does he hold up? Yeah, I think he does. The paint applications are stunning. One of my biggest complaints on the original Goku was that the skin tone around the neck didn't match the arms, the neck itself, and the head sculpt, whereas on the AVT Custom, he has rectified that. The entire upper torso looks to be a brand new sculpted piece, and as I said earlier, I believe it's done out of resin, plus you have the sort of destroyed shirt hanging down around his belt. This is awesome. The paint applications are, of course, on point, seeing as that's the biggest selling point of this custom, is that it looks so much better than the original. The metallics are metallic, there is way more shading on the pants and on the skin. This, in my opinion, is how he should have looked out of the box. Specifically, that skin tone mismatch between the neck and this chest section, it just shouldn't have been a thing. But he hasn't just painted this guy on the surface. Just like the head sculpts, there are some fully sculpted in scratches and gashes on the outfit, on the boots, and on the arms themselves. Now, of course, you can switch out the head sculpt from the normal Goku hair to the faux Super Saiyan one, and this is absolutely my preferred look. This is how he is going to go on the shelf. It's worth noting that the texture on the shirt is also very well done. I don't know if AVT sculpted these digitally himself, or maybe even sculpted them practically, but however he's doing this, I do want to see more. Even though this is only my first custom Figuarts, I wouldn't be surprised if there is more coming to the channel at some point soon. Now for a quick side-by-side comparison, I don't want to sound like I'm bashing the original. It's awesome. I was really happy with it out of the box. The paint applications are suitably shiny and metallic. It's something different. The only thing I didn't like was the skin tone mismatch between the body and the neck, but other than that, I was very satisfied. The new one though from AVT Customs takes the cake for me. Obviously, it's a handmade, hand-painted thing, so he was able to spend a ton more time dialing in the details to get it to look the way he wanted it to look, which I appreciate. The Bandai one is great, but if you want something truly unique that's going to stand out in the collection, and potentially custom specific to you, then I reckon the AVT custom route might be the way to go. Once again, I'm not bashing the original, I still love it, but I also love this custom. Just going over articulation. Now bear in mind this is my personal copy of the figure, so I'm going to be a little bit more careful. Plus AVT did warn me about some of the resin parts, so I'm going to try not to break anything. Now starting off with the head sculpt, it is on the typical Figuarts hinge and swivel style ball peg. Forward and back, swivel and then pivot side to side. The arms will go up to there, they will of course go forward and back, butterfly joint at the shoulder, swivel at the bicep, a double bend at the elbow that will go past 90, plus a hinge and swivel wrist peg. Now, interestingly enough, the torso can actually be pulled upwards, which I didn't know was actually a thing, to get a ton more range. It does crunch forward and back, swivel, and then pivot side to side, plus you can simply collapse it back down. You do have another joint at the waist, but due to some of the custom molded pieces, I don't want to stress it too much. Now the legs will go forward to there, they will go out, although for some reason mine doesn't really want to go out a ton, so I'm not going to stress it. Swivel at the upper thigh, a double bend at the knee, which does nicely go past 90, double ball peg down here for the ankle, plus toe articulation. Just wrapping up on the AVT Custom Battle Damage Kaioken Goku. Now going into this I was excited, but also a little bit nervous. I've never owned or handled or reviewed any custom Figuarts pieces before, but I am excited to review more going forward because this guy is awesome. AVT Customs, you sir have impressed me. The paint applications, the sculpted in scratches and battle damage, and the brand new upper torso, it's all very well done. I mean, the original figure was great, don't get me wrong, I still love that release. It's something different from Tamashii, something unique, covered in this gorgeous metallic paint, but this guy takes it to another level entirely, which is fitting because it's of course a Kaioken Goku. Battle damage figures are few and far between, so I know going forward if I want a battle damage version of something, AVT Customs is going to be the guy I go to. Now I have popped the link to his YouTube channel and Instagram down in the description below. While you're down there, why not check out the link to 6 Scale Network, the Facebook group. Come along, chat figures, share photos of your collection, and of course, see what's coming up next on the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.